For this lesson, we will be multiplying polynomials using a table. And our polynomials for this lesson are actually binomials, which means they have two factors. So they look like what we see here. The steps to follow are, if there's a subtraction problem, we're going to rewrite it as an addition problem. We're going to make a table, we'll multiply the terms, and then we will simplify if possible. So looking at the first one, I have n plus 3 times 2n plus 1. So I do know, and you know if they're written beside each other, that means multiply. I do know that I am going to go ahead and I am going to write my factors. So here's an n. I'm breaking it up into two parts and a 3. There's my n plus 3. And I will write here my 2n, and it's a plus, so a 1. So now, just like when you made multiplication tables way back when you were learning your times tables, we are going to go ahead and we are going to multiply what the n times 2n and then the n times 1. So we know this is to the first power. And when we multiply, the n is understood 1. 1 times 2 is 2. N to the first power, n to the first power, it's 1 plus 1 is n squared. Multiplying 1n times 1, well, we just have just 1n. And we can write that as a 1n. Going to the 3 now. 3 times 2n, well, 3 times 2 is 6n. And 3 times 1 is 3. So now these are all of our terms, 2n squared plus 1n plus 6n plus 3. We are going to end up putting together like terms, and we can see this is equal to 2n squared plus 7n plus 3. Remember, when we add problems that have variables, our powers must be the same. So those were both n to the first power, therefore we can add them. And this is my answer in simplest terms. So let's look at number 2. Because I see an x minus 4 times a 3x plus 2. And it says if you have a subtraction problem, rewrite it as an addition problem. So remember, we keep the first, we change the sign to plus, and we write the opposite of 4, which is a negative 4. And here, that's fine. So now it's an addition problem. I can go ahead and I can write my parts of my binomial beside my table. So for the first one, I have, here's my x, and here's my negative 4. For the second part, this is my 3x, and here is my 2. Again, we are going to multiply x times 3x and x times 2. Then we'll multiply negative 4 times 3x and negative 4 times 2. So that has an understood 1. And remember, these are like having 1 as an exponent. So 1x times 3x is 3x squared. My x times 2 is 2x. My negative 4 times a 3x is a negative 12x. And my negative 4 times 2 is a negative 8. Again, I'm going to write all of my answers down as an addition problem. So I see 3x squared plus 2x. This is actually a negative 12x, so I'm going to write minus 12x. And this is a negative 8, so I'm going to write minus 8. The terms that can be put together are here, and so it is 3x squared. Positive 2x and a negative 12x is minus 10x, and this is minus 8. So going back to the problems, I don't know if you see that once we go, and this is right here, this is our answer. looking back at the charts, notice we have like terms that we put together. And here they are. You can actually see them in the chart. So we do add those two like terms that we have because they're both x to the first power. And you can actually see it even in the table. If this video was helpful to you today, please add a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more Math with Marcia. See you again soon.